possession now. They're right in the centre of the ground. It's out to Folks and now to Batiste. Stands in the tackle back to Johnston. He spreads it back to Potter. Potter takes the tackle. And penalty and well given. A windless day. Well, there may be a zephyr coming down from behind Canterbury as Craig Connor plays the ball. Midfield, 22 line, Canterbury's end of the park. And this is Brad Waugh now who is about to play it. Back to Simmons, and Simmons just dummies a little bit to one side and gives it back the other to Gary Howe, playing in the headgear. And now it's with Alexander, the run around for the captain and hooker Simmons, and Tunks went in with a swinging arm. I doubt that it found its mark. And it's been put in the air by Mark Levy. A great bomb, a tremendous bomb. It's a try, I think. Yes, sir! No, he's ruled no try. Well, Ross Gigg, I thought, had his brother Chris. And Chris is to play at 10 metres into Penrith area. Billy Johnston. Now it's with Peter Tunks. And Tunks is eventually put to ground, but not before a fight. Mortimer, Lamb. Langmack giving it back to Steve Mortimer. Canterbury running plenty of crosses. Johnston, the pass was forward, I thought, to Batiste, and it's gone on now out to Peter Mortimer, and he's into touch. But I am not a regular critic of referee. So the tap is taken, and it's with Alexander. A wide ball for Simmons and a cut-out pass, and it's gone around the back for Goodwin. And he'll play it on the Canterbury 22 line. Simmons, he just jinks out of there, and now he goes himself. He's been setting himself up to do that, Royce, since this game started. Little dummies and little foil stooges, if you like, off the dummy half mark, and then he had a little go himself. Here's Connor. Craig Connor's about 5 or 6 metres out from the Canterbury line. Tackled by Billy Johnston and Brian Batiste. And from dummy half, here's Howe. There's the bus man. He's in to score. Gary Howe. Give him 5 metres to run. Put a brick wall in front of him and he'll go through it. Or at least he'll try to. And that was pretty fragile stuff from Canterbury.
Canterbury came up with a penalty, but they're prepared to move the ball, and that's good, entertaining football.
Levy kicking wisely, getting it out of his own 22. Conlon to take it back. And he's tackled by Gigg and Robinson. Crowd of 13,892. Potter, he'll be hard to beat. Inside the 22, kicks ahead. Oh, Mark Levy's marked it. Fielding it, silly mid-on.
You just like to have the ball land for you right in your lap.
Played by Fenton. This is Connor. Good pass by Connor. There's Gary Howe making a break. And big Matt Goodwin. Have a look at him go for a front rower. By the Jove, he showed some pace, didn't he? He showed more toe than a Roman sandal. Levy turns it inside. Brad Waugh, he's tackled. 10 metres into Canterbury's territory. That was a good bust by Howe and a good run by Goodwin. And now it's Levy kicking for touch. I think he's going to find it. He has. Good kick. Finding touch, 10 metres. Canterbury winning the scrum. Steve Mortimer trying to slide along the open side of the scrum, but he ran into a couple of blokes who were doing the right thing in breaking quickly, both the front rower and the second rower, and Steve Mortimer was parcelled up very quickly. Middle of the ground, just inside the 22. It's out to Steve Mortimer. Now it's Chris Mortimer. Short ball, picking up Michael Potter. Here goes Potter. He's up to the halfway and running free. Peter Mortimer takes it on. He turns it inside for Lamb. Oh, this has been a great try. This is a superb piece of work, culminating in a try for Canterbury. Some brilliant play there.
It's a differential penalty if the back line's offside.
No, I'm not talking about that. He indicated. Peter Mortimer has gone in with a really determined run right out there in that far corner. Conlon. Gee, it's a good-looking kick. He's got it. He's got it from the sideline. Tremendous kick by Conlon. Johnston. 6 more. Batiste now.
We're seeing examples here of how Canterbury Bankstown are able to get a good roll on. They play the ball so quickly in their forward hit-ups, and that keeps the defence well back and unable to move up quickly.
Beautiful ball by Mortimer to Langmack to Lamb, and now it's with Tunks. Can he pass? He's tackled 20 metres out.
And that break is a result of the earlier quick play to balls in succession.
Mortimer, blindside to Johnston, now with Langmack. Langmack gets a one-hander back in, but it's gone to... He and Chris, they've got a similar gait. And pretty hard to tackle. Gillespie. Steve Mortimer. Lamb. Long ball out to Mullane, and there's Chris Mortimer. Now Michael Potter. Infield pass to Chris Mortimer. There's Terry Lamb. Now here's Steve Mortimer. He passes. Picked up on the volley by Stephen Folks. And they're 11 metres out from the line now, Canterbury, and they're really making the ball do the work as it goes over to Peter Tunks. And he flicks it out the back to Langmack. Langmack sweeps it across to Gillespie. And Gillespie is to play the ball. About 18 metres out from the Penrith line. This is Batiste. Turns a pass, one-handed inside to Conlon. It's gone across to Gillespie. He turns it to Johnston. Now it's with Steve Folks again. Folks goes to the 10-metre line, and 5 tackles are gone. They may run the ball here. No, he's decided to bomb again, Mortimer. And another test here. Oh, it's hit the upright and bounced back, and Brad Izzard's got the ball. Steve Mortimer. Langmack getting through some fragile defence. Now he kicks ahead. That'll go over the dead ball line. So through Alexander, it's out to Simmons. He shows it once and gives it the second time to Goodwin. Craig Connor. But Penrith are trying to crack the Canterbury defence with what I call brute strength. Goodwin standing and offloading to Simmons. Simmons swarmed over by the Canterbury defence.
The fact they scored that try around the ruck in the first half with a crisscross move could have been the worst thing that happened to them, because they've tried that same sort of tactics for the rest of the match.
There's very little variation in what they're doing at the moment, Penrith. Here's Howe, and he's tackled about 9 metres out from the line. 5 tackles gone. It's out with Alexander, and Alexander's bomb, a bit of pressure for Potter, and by Jove, it's a try! It's a try scored by Robinson. Steve Robinson scoring the try. War. Goodwin. Simmons. Good pass. Gary Howe. He's found Gonzalez. Oh, he's still going. He's beaten the fullback. Peter Mortimer. He's over. It's a try. Gonzalez has levelled a score, and the fans have gone absolutely berserk with excitement. Gonzalez the try. Oh, you should see them. That's what they'll be working for the next 4 or 5 tackles to get themselves closer. Here's Darryl Broman. Now it's Peter Tunks. Through a tackle. Inside the 32. Passes and finds Mortimer. Mortimer's tackled just outside the quarter-way line. He plays the ball. It's come across from Lamb. It's gone on to Langmack. Short. Oh, well, he held that ball back, and then he got crunched by Matt Goodwin. Played again. Broman. Turns it inside. Johnston. It's gone to Steve Folks. Folks has gone inside the 22. Terry Lamb. Lamb has scored his second try. Terry Lamb, the master of backing up. He scores his 15th try for the year. Oh, the restart. The ball's been taken by Gonzalez. Gonzalez, he's still going.
He's about a metre from the line. Heavens above. Can they score here, Penrith? Up from dummy half goes Robinson. He's tackled about a half a metre out. They must push the ball to the right. Alexander's burrowed through. He scored, I think. No, yes, it's a try. Well, I wouldn't have believed Canterbury would come into that one.
They did it on Wednesday night, Canterbury Bankstown, and they've done it again today. A game they had parcelled up. They just relaxed in concentration, allowed Penrith to get the ball back from the kick-off, and then mount some pressure with 2 and 3 consecutive play the balls. And it was up to Greg Alexander, the young halfback, who forces his way over amongst a flurry of Canterbury Bankstown defenders to score that match-levelling try.
It was a try, all right. No risk in the world. The head-on shot showed that conclusively. It was a try for Greg Alexander. Boy, now...
Well, he's got to kick this goal.
When it first happened. But Mark Levy's got this kick to level. And we're inside the last 5. Well and truly, he's missed it. Oh, my goodness, how could you do it? How could you do it? From so close, Mark Levy's hit the upright and missed. Wow.
Taking the line finder. Well, one thing's for sure, the Penrith people who've come to the match today, they'll go home disappointed. I guarantee you that, but I'm sure that they would be quite proud of the Penrith team's performance against the Premiership front-runners. Further emphasis that things are pretty healthy out here. Mortimer goes from dummy half, 2 metres out from the line. Izzard and Levy make the tackle. Getting very close to full time, Peter Tunks goes for a charge at the line. 5 tackles gone now for Canterbury. Steve Mortimer to dummy half. He may go himself. He's passed to the blind and picked up Folkes, and Folkes is tackled. That's the turnover. So Penrith's coming up with the ball, but they're inside their own goal line, and that's Simmons who's worked it out about 5 metres from the Penrith line. One of the replacements having a run with it. And it's gone to Levy. He kicks over the top. Peter Mortimer falls back for it, takes it safely. And he fends off a Penrith attempted tackle before being grounded in the middle of the oval. It's all over. There it is, the end of a really exciting game of football. Canterbury led 16-6 at half-time. Penrith clawed their way back to 16 all, and then were down by 22-16. Then the try by Alexander saw 22-20, and Mark Levy then missed a very, very simple shot at goal, which I'm sure Mark will remember for a long time to come. But at the bottom of your screen is the storyline. Levy 2 goals, Conlon 5. Canterbury scored 3 tries, 2 by Terry Lamb, 1 by Peter Mortimer. Penrith scored 4 tries, Howell, Robinson, Gonzalez and Alexander. But 2 goals opposed to 5 is your difference. The top, Brad Waugh came over the top and put him down. And this is the last tackle now for Canterbury Bankstown. Out to Steve Mortimer. He kicks a little one over the top of the 3/4, but Gonzalez has got it covered up nicely. And there'll be a line dropout. And Alexander takes the drop kick. It's a good kick too, coming down on the halfway line, and this is Peter Mortimer who's taking it back. Very strong runner of the ball is Peter Mortimer. In fact, he and Chris, they've got a similar gait and pretty hard to tackle. Gillespie.
Don't forget to subscribe, add your comments and share your memories. If you have any old VHS tapes or even DVD to dispose, let me know. Drop me an email on ceagle666@gmail.com.